This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming. Warning, vulgarity awaits.
What's going on, guys? This is VinylicPuma, and I am back with yet another Borderlands countdown, and today we'll be looking at the top 20 best guns and weapons in Borderlands the pre-sequel. So without further ado, let's go. Number 20. The Party Popper. This is possibly the most deadly pop gun in all of gaming. While it has lousy range, this is an excellent weapon when paired with a Cryoslam Oz kit, as you can slam enemies, and while they're frozen, you can relentlessly unload on their crit spots. Very deadly indeed. Number 19. Moxies Vibrapulse. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to play any vibrating noises or zzz or anything like that. Anyway, this is a laser that vibrates your controller and heals you based on damage dealt. It's quite useful once you get to level 20 or so, and even lower level versions are quite useful in later parts of the game. Number 18. The Pitchfork. This sniper rifle returns from Borderlands 2. This time around, though, it's ultimately more useful as there are many enemies like Iwajira and the Empyrean Sentinel that have massive crit spots, and you should be able to get all 5 projectiles to hit. In Borderlands 2, however, really the Pitchfork was kind of useless. Number 17. The Flare. This is essentially an upgraded coach gun with slightly increased damage and with roughly 4 times the magazine size. This is a great weapon, although it can be difficult to acquire as it doesn't have a designated drop like many other legendaries in the game do. Number 16. The Phrygia. This is one of the most useful quest reward weapons you can receive in Borderlands the pre-sequel. The Phrygia is a lot like the Slagga from Borderlands 2, except it comes in cryo element. It's very useful at all levels, as it has a much higher freeze chance than normal, making it perfect for just freezing enemies. Number 15. The Hail. This is another weapon that returns from Borderlands 2. The Hail has passive healing like the Grog Nozzle, or in this game's case, the Probe, and can come in all elements and has a higher critical hit damage modifier than normal for an assault rifle. Of course, the disadvantage of this weapon is that it fires in a high arc, and it can be difficult for players to get used to and kind of control. Number 14. The Mongol. Another returning weapon from Borderlands 2. The Mongol is much better in this game, not because it got any stat increases or anything, but it benefits from the overall verticality of the pre-sequel's level design. Add in lower gravity, and you can quickly increase your distance from targets, which maximizes the Mongol's damage potential. While not great in Borderlands 2, it is great in Borderlands the pre-sequel. Number 13. The Excalibur. What we have here is a failure to communicate. What we have here is a versatile weapon. The Excalibur functions as both a capable melee and long-range weapon. Scoring a critical hit guarantees that the enemy be frozen, making it both versatile and powerful on pretty much any character. Number 12. The Nukem. You know, it's really too bad that Duke Nukem hasn't had a really great game since Duke Nukem 3D from the late 90s. Duke Nukem is awesome, and the Nukem for Borderlands 2 in the pre-sequel was pretty good. All we need now is a good Duke Nukem game. Number 11. The Torrent. While it's true that Dahl kind of fucked up with the Emperor in Borderlands 2, the Torrent from Borderlands the pre-sequel is pretty awesome. This is a really powerful SMG, and when this game first came out, this was considered to be easily one of the best SMGs in the game. Now, hopefully the Patriots from Metal Gear don't fuck up and flag this video for a, quote, technologically malicious activity. Number 10. Moxies Heartbreaker. Yes, I am still kind of heartbroken about technologically malicious activity. Anyway, this gun returns, but I'm not going to make a cringe-worthy joke this time. The Heartbreaker is really OP in Borderlands the pre-sequel, thanks to Athena's Saronic Storm skill tree and the Maelstrom skill specifically. Not only are you dealing fire damage, but you're dealing even more fire damage, and you're healing from the Heartbreaker's passive weapon effect. Definitely worth picking up if you can, although it doesn't drop in-game. Number 9. The Badaboom. Again, we've got another favorite from Borderlands 2. Of course, very high projectile count, high magazine, and low ammo consumption make this a very economical option for killing enemies. Plus, it comes in all elements, and you can perform rocket jumps with it. Nuff said. Number 8. The Long Nail. The Long Nail takes the awesomeness of Vladov sniper rifles and combines it with the ability to bypass shields. Cryo versions of this weapon are very useful as you can freeze enemies that still have their shield up. You really can't go wrong with this gun, and it is the perfect addition to every Vault Hunter's arsenal. Number 7. The Old Rosy. Every prick has its rose, every morning has its evening, just like every hillbilly sings his crappy, crappy song. Woo. You know, if you don't know what this is, beat True Vault Hunter mode in Borderlands the pre-sequel and come back. You know, I will say, though, it is really good, so go ahead and just go get one. Number 6. The IVF. Besides having one of the worst names in Borderlands history and being chronological proof of how TDR fucked up, the IVF is possibly the best SMG in the game for its high reload damage. Unlike its successor, the Baby Maker, the IVF will always spawn 2 child projectiles. Of course, if you like Claptrap, this weapon is definitely a must-have. Number 5. The Absolute Zero. While this laser only comes in cryo, it has both the highest base damage and continuous damage bonus of any Maliwan type laser. This is an extremely powerful laser and is recommended on pretty much any character, but it does excel on Aurelia the Baroness and Wilhelm the Enforcer. Number 4. The Luck Cannon. The Luck Cannon is one of, if not the most powerful pistols in Borderlands the pre-sequel. While it has a small magazine, characters like Nisha can increase it to 4, and Jack and Athena have skills that allow you to fire shots that have a chance to not consume ammo. Nisha, however, probably makes the best use of the Luck Cannon as she can dual wield it. Number 3. The Laser Discer. Aside from being just more proof of how much TDR fucked up in Borderlands 2, the Laser Discer boasts the highest reload damage of any weapon in the game. On Claptrap, the Discer can easily decimate pretty much anything you throw it at. Nisha also can make this weapon score critical hits with her Tombstone skill, which is actually quite effective against frozen enemies. Number 2. Kanada's Laser. Okay, so first, go watch Akira. It's an awesome anime, and I also think I'm going to tell a Yo Mama joke at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around for number 1. Anyway, rounding out our trilogy of chronological proof of how much TDR fucked up in Borderlands 2, I present you Kanada's Laser from Borderlands the pre-sequel. This is a very accurate and very powerful rocket launcher that deals insane amounts of damage on critical hits. It works even better up against enemies that are frozen. Number 1. The Machine. This is possibly the best weapon in Borderlands the pre-sequel and is absolutely broken. You take a Vladov sniper rifle, which has already got high DPS, and then you add continuous damage bonus to it. The sad thing is that the Machine has no designated drop and most likely will never ever have a designated drop. Currently, it can only be obtained through the use of a save editor. To obtain the one in this video, I used the Gibbed save editor. Okay, so here's my Yo Mama joke for today. Yo Mama is so stupid, she hears it's chilly outside, so she gets a bowl. Anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this video. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like and let me know what you thought of this video. As always, take care, and I'll see y'all next time.